Hi all, this is Harish Vatte. I'm going to demonstrate Project R2, deployment of Ruby on Rails photo-set application on Amazon EC2. My course ID is CS6320. In this project, we will launch an Amazon EC2 instance of Ubuntu, which is a predefined AMI. On this instance, we will deploy a Rails application called photo-set. Amazon EC2 means it's Elastic Compute Cloud, which provides scalable computing capacity in the Amazon Web Services cloud. First, we will start by launching an Ubuntu instance. Secondly, we'll go by installing Rails and respective dependencies, and then we'll deploy our Rails application. As we have deployed this application through Amazon EC2 instance, we need to access application through public DNS as follows. And here we implement two URLs. The first URL gives the list of usernames, and the second URL gives photos and comments in a different web page of that particular user. Now let's move on to the project demonstration. For that, we need to create Amazon EC2 instance. For that, let's go to Amazon.com, sign into console. Amazon.com, sign into console. If you are a new user, you have to go with I'm a new user option. Already registered users can go with this option. Give your email ID and password. This is Amazon Web Services console. We are launching EC2 instance, so click on EC2, launch instance. Whichever the instance you prefer, you can launch. And here I'm launching Ubuntu instance, so I'm selecting free tier eligible. Here I have, so I'm review and launch, give review and launch, click launch. Whenever you are launching launching new instance, you need to generate a key pair, create a new key pair, and you should give some name. Already I had generated a key pair, so I'm using the same key, which I've given the name as this, and I've downloaded and stored in my path that you can see a .pem file. This is the key pair file. Click launch. It will launch the instance. Already I have launched it, so click on running instances. The launched instances you can see as running instances here. You can see the instance ID, instance type, availability zone, instance status, running, all these details. The public DNS here, EC254, this one, public DNS, public IP, all these details you can see here. To access this Ubuntu instance, I am using Putty, but Putty will accept only .ppk file. So by using Putty gen, we will generate this is a Putty gen. By using this Putty gen, we will generate .ppk file. Just click on load, it will generate the this is a .ppk file. Through this we will access Ubuntu instance. For that, open Putty, click on run. The host name here is this one, public DNS. Give this one user at the rate DNS name. And logging in through SSH, so port is 22, and click on SSH auth. Here in this private key file for authentication, here we need to browse our .ppk file, which will accept by Putty. Open, and open. So this is the Ubuntu instance which we have created. To log in as root user, you have to give sudo su command. Now it's in a root user prompt. Now the next step is we need to deploy the application on Ubuntu instance. For this, go to RubyMan IDE. Here I have Photosite application. I'm going to deploy this on Ubuntu instance. For that, go to tools, click on tools. Here you can see deployment option. Here I can upload it on Amazon EC2 directly, but first there is a few configuration things we need to do. As a new server, if you want to create, you have to go like this, click on it, give the web server name, and type whichever you want. I'm doing this through SFTP, so I've clicked SFTP, like that will do, and click OK. It will give Amazon EC2 name, or as already I have created. Here SFTP host is a username at DNS name, which will access that particular instance, because on Amazon EC2 we can launch many instances. To access particular instance, we'll use this DNS name, and the port number is 22. We have to check all these things very carefully. The username is Ubuntu, and here authentication type we are using SSH putty, and private key file which we have generated through puttygen, and mapping. Here the local path, I have my Photosite application in this path, and I'm going to deploy that application on Ubuntu in this folder with this Photosite name. So click OK, and then we have created path there. And now deployment, you can upload to Amazon EC2. It will upload the application on Ubuntu instance. First here we will install Ruby, Rails, and will update the repositories, and will install the related dependencies to execute the Rails application. For that, I have taken all the screenshots of each and every command, and I've given in my wiki, and you can see all this here. Deployment of all the SQLite database, GEMS installation, Rails installation, all these things. We can see the Ruby-V version of Ruby is 1.9 I'm using here, and the Rails version you can check by Rails-V. The Rails is 4.2.5.1, and my application I'm giving here is by using cd command. I'm going to Photosite. So now I'm in Photosite. Here we have, as we have seen, many trees there, like app, all these things. By using ls command we can see the direct in the files we have app bin config, all we have, like RubyMine IDE. So to run this application, I will use the command Rails server -b, the instant DNS, -p. The port number for this is 3000, so I am giving 3000. Click enter. By using this URL, we will see our application status. So this is the Rails welcome page, and I'm giving the first URL user slash index. This is a photo site users list, and the second URL is, when we click on that, it will navigate to the photos users photo section and the comments. Here if you click the commented, and it will navigate to that particular users photo and comments web page. This is the Rails application which we have deployed on Amazon EC2 Ubuntu instance. Here I've and you can see here, and we can create AMIs, Amazon machine image. If we create Amazon machine image, we will reduce the cost, and we can create a public IPs, elastic IPs as well. Click on elastic IPs, and if you allocate particular elastic IP to particular instance, whenever you stop the server, whenever you reboot the server, the IP will not change, or else it will change. The cost will be more for that. So we will allocate new address to the click on particular instance, and we'll give that allocate new address. Click yes, allocate address, and the new address request succeeded. Close, and which allocate new address will associate that particular elastic IP to particular instance. Okay, and creation of AMIs. I have created a photo site AMI here. You, so like this, we will deploy the application, and will use it. And thank you.